it's green in my pockets, you can call it turtle power.
From when we fight together, knock, knock, you about to get shell-shocked.
What is up, everybody? My name is Spazzoid21. Welcome back to another episode of the iPodcast number 6. Woo! Yeah. I got the right number this time, guys. I checked before I did the episode. So last time we talked about shit, and I've seen some shit that's been going on, and I'm just like, damn. Like, Leafy was cut. There was this. He's like, he always finds these perfect YouTubers that I like. They're like, yo, I hate this. Yo, this guy sucks. Like, there's this, like, Joseph guy. Now, I'm not hating on Joseph, but, like, when he was literally fucking cussing out Scene and emo kids, I'm just like, he's like, what are they on? I'm like, I was like, bruh, they're probably not on donuts like you are, because he's, you know, that kind of guy. He's like older than Leafy, and I'm just like, this guy must be, he probably smoked a joint and went on and be like, hey, this guy is doing nothing. So, yeah, these come out. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, 22 subscribers. I feel proud. I made Dragon Block C episode the other day, and I was really pissed off. Kept dying. I was just like, fuck it. I already did the mission. I'm not doing it again. Cause I don't have nor the time to play the game. I can't have the time to play the game as much. Yeah, so I'm making a Wizard 101 episode after this. So stay tuned, because I know these things are I know this thing's mostly popular on my series, on my channel. Everybody loves these. So the other day I was this really pissed me off. How do I say this? Like, okay, I was in gym. We have a pacer test. It's where if you could run back and forth and see how long you can go for, etc. Now, me, I was in like shape, in body shape, like in full shape, and I was like, ugh, you know, it's whatever. I was like, I had two goals: get to 120, which is a really high. When someone got 137, I'm just like, oh, I have to beat that. But I was like, let me try 120, see where I'm at. I'm like, and then when I was like at 50, I'm like, I ain't gonna make it to 120. I'm nowhere in shape. I know it, because I haven't been able to run around and exercise as much. Plus, I'm lazy sometimes. And I was like, let me go to my side goal, 100. So, I'm getting to the 90s. I'm like, 10 more, and I'm done. You know what happened? My body, okay, so, did I talk about this in the other episode? I probably did. I was really ranty. I'm just getting more into it, because it's more funny to say. So, I literally was like, my mouth is getting dry, you know. If you ever get your mouth super dry, you know what, and you get your uvula dried, you know what happens? You vomit. So I vomited on the floor and kept going. He's like, half the kids in the room are like, stop. No, you have to stop. I'm like, no, I have 5 more. I give a thumbs up. I kept going. My friends are like, my man. And it was like, it was really funny. Teacher walks up to me while I'm still going. He's like, are you sick? I'm like, no, I'm good. 5 more, then I'm done. I get to 98. He's like, he stops me right there. He had to stop me. I'm like, I was like, 2 more. He's like, you gotta stop. I'm like, he's like, are you sick? I'm like, for the last time. No. I was really upset. I really wanted to get to my goals. Like, I'm willingly to push the limit of my body. Like, I didn't collapse. I was just out of breath. I really felt bad for the PE teacher because he had to clean up my mess. I offered to clean it up. I'm not gonna be a douchebag. I offered to clean that shit up. But he had it. My friend, she really didn't want to go. She's like, you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm like having a good time. I'm chatting with guys. I'm like, yo. I was so close. My friend's like, one of the kids is like, damn, son, you're doing too good. He's like, I stopped. Like, I was like the second last kid to stop. The other kid, he's like, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to be the last one. I wanted you to be the last one. I'm like, thanks, bro. And he's like, I'm having a good time. You know when you're about to vomit, you make that sound? It sounds awful. I know. Some people, I'm sorry if you have a weak stomach. I don't have one. It depends what it is. There are disgusting things that everybody will puke in life. Disgusting. So, what was it? Yeah, so you make that hurl sound, and they're like, you sounded like a velociraptor. Raptor. Yeah. They're like, Jurassic. And I'm like, oh, you could, and they're like, you can, there's like, we should have filmed that, and then put the, do the scream, and then the logo for Jurassic World comes up, and I was like, fuck you. He's like, did you see your little run? I'm like, I couldn't see. I'll be totally honest. I was like, I couldn't see. I just knew. I just got to the line. I slipped and fell in my own vomit. I slid, but not fall in it. So, that was good. I was like, slide, and then I hit my butt. I like caught myself. I'm such good at catching myself. And they're like, oh! And I got up and kept going. I don't know. They're all yelling to stop. All the guys are yelling to stop. The girls are just standing there like, oh my god, what the fuck? So yeah, that happened. You know, we stopped the test. They get my PE teacher, Mr. PE teacher. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was wiping it up with the mop, and I'm like, oh, They're like, make him clean it up. I'm like, I'll clean it up. He's like, no, I got it. I'm like, okay. I was like, at least I offered. I'm being nice. Like, I'll clean up my own shit. I mean, like, and granted, I did feel kind of bad, but the girls were like, they had to put cones around it. It was not that big of a mess, but okay, it was kind of a little bit of like a big puddle, but they didn't know how far it went, so they literally just put cones around it. Now, for some people who are gross out there, what did you vomit? I'm like, saliva and water and bacteria. Like, snot and saliva, same thing. I don't get the point. And then water, because I drank. Here's a trick. I hold water in my mouth so my mouth doesn't get dry, and I hold it in, and then I accidentally swallowed it, and I was just like, oh. But whatever, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, there's one weird story. Oh, I'm not finished. So he's like, come with me. I'm like, why? He's like, I don't know the protocol for this. I'm like, yo, I'm fine. This is not the first time. He's like, how many times? I was like, I've done this like 7 out of 8 times in middle school. And they, middle school did not do shit. I'll be honest. They didn't do shit. They're like, you're fine? I'm like, yeah, thumbs up. I'm still walking, talking. They're like, don't need to send him. The protocol for my school is to send the kid home. I'm like, oh. You know, I was just like, you know, it's like it's one of my favorite tests to do. I always love pushing myself. Now, it's not the first time I vomited doing that test. I mean, in middle school, I was in wrestling shape, so I could go for a lot longer. Last year, I was in really good shape. This year, it's kind of gone down because I haven't been doing activities. I've been inside a lot, making videos. There's no camera. So yeah, yeah, I got sent home, and I was just like, oh. My dad was like, he's like, this is BS. I'm like, Dad, they didn't do that in middle school. They didn't even do it last year. But that's like, I'll be honest, that's like the most I've ever vomited. Is it? He's like, next time if you do that, aim for the trash can. I'm like, where's the trash can? I did not know where the trash can legit was, and I just wanted to keep going. It was funny. My friend's like, it was like a 10-minute delay for the other girls to go, because it was the guys first, then the girls, because they don't want them all going together. But in middle school, they did that. My middle school's weird. Ghetto middle school. Gotta love it. So, as always, like if you want to push your limits, push your limits. What else happened that pissed me off? Oh yeah, there was my math teacher. I swear to God, I hate my math teacher. You're like, oh, but it's math. No, my teacher literally messed up on a number. She said, put it into the calculator, tell me the number you get. I'm like, 1.732. She puts 1.73 and forgets the 2. I was like, yo, that whole question's wrong. All the answers are wrong. And she's like, how? I'm like, I show her on the calculator. You forgot the 2. Now you need to go put them all in. She's like, let's just move forward. I'm like, no, fuck you. You're going to tell me. I'm like, I'm not going to let this slide. And all the other kids are complaining because they're like, I just want to get to the packet. I hate math. My teacher does not answer the simple questions. Like, I ask, why am I wrong? And she just went forward. And I was like, fuck this teacher. So, yeah. It was like really, it pissed me off so much. I'm like, you know what? If this happens one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to grab my shit, walk out of the class, and ask for another teacher that can tell me, why am I wrong? Is it that hard to ask? Like, we always get told we're wrong all the time in school. That's a norm. That's a norm. You're supposed to learn. You're not supposed to be always right. If you're always right, good for you. I don't care. I'm not giving you a Cupid doll. Rubik's Cube was just being annoying. Okay, so that happened, and I was like really upset on that pacer test. Like I was going home, and I was just like, oops, playing Clash of Clans, cause I love Clash of Clans, guys, and I need to. Yeah, for those who don't know, Clash of Clans is coming out once a week, cause I'm getting into that point where it's like, it's gonna take a day to upgrade shit, and I think a video comes out today or tomorrow. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Today or tomorrow, I don't know. I'll record it today and probably edit it for tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm working on my, 3 bases at once, so it's a long process for, the other 2, because I kind of just speed run it. I didn't really realize that I was doing it. I just wanted to farm and get a lot of resources and then upgrade to Town Hall 10. Again, in a race with somebody. Never get into a race with Clash of Clans. Take your time. That's what I'm doing with this. I mean, I know. It's like, oh, this takes too long. I don't want to upgrade it. That's how I was like. I was like, oh, it's going to take too long. It's like, but you upgraded to, level 10. I know. I wanted to upgrade to level 11, but I was just like, nah. I'll just use it on other shit. So, that happened. I swear to God. Such BS. So, I saw Deadpool. Spoilers! I don't know how long I'm going to talk about this, but, I'll talk about it for about a minute, starting now. So, Deadpool was a really good movie. I loved it very much. I get a minute to talk about this, and then you can skip forward. I didn't tell them. Shit, they're probably skipping forward a minute. It's gonna be exactly a minute. So, anyways, Deadpool was an amazing movie. I loved it. They just did it right. I love the end scene credits, and I'm like, I loved it. Then, they did a really good job at it. I mean, I love the Stan Lee coming in at the strip club. Shit, that was the shit. I love that movie. I want to buy that movie. I saw a 12-year-old in the theater. I'm like, no. Yeah. There's a lot of nudity. Wait. Okay. I really liked it. I liked how with the regeneration rate, they did it. Some people felt like it was too much backstory, but I was just like, that's fine for me. I loved it when he was going back and forth. I like that kind of shit. So 3, 2, 1. So if you skipped exactly a minute, I just talked about a little bit of Deadpool. I did see a 12-year-old in the theater. It was very fucking awkward. It's like one of those kids who he's there for the Avengers movie. I'm like, no. I mean, there's not that much nudity. It's just language. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of nudity. There's stripping of clothing. So, yeah, that was a very good movie. I love that movie. I'm gonna buy that. My dad loved it. I loved it. I'm old enough to go. Mature enough to go. Yeah, yeah. The language is strong, but that's Deadpool. Now I could see like a rated R Avengers movie coming out. Oh, that would be the shit. Yo, that would be the shit. So, did I do a channel update? No. Did I? Wait, I did one last. Excuse me. Did that last month. I gotta do one for this month. I'll do it on the 21st, because that seems to be a thing. Not really, but I like doing that. What else? Fine. Oh yeah, the last podcast I said I think it was the last podcast. I trademarked a dictionary, so everybody shut the fuck up. This is really good news to me. I don't know if you like reaction channels. I like some. There are some reaction channels I do like. Like, I like guys who react to World Star. That guy is fine. But his channel got shut down, I think. Or it might be up. He got 3 strikes, so. My channel has no strikes, because I'm a good boy. That sounded really wrong. So, Jinx, I think he jinxed it, and he's not reacting to videos anymore, and I'm just like, ay. But, that's good, we don't need more reaction channels. I know a lot of YouTubers hate reaction channels, and I hate reaction channels too. I hate some of them, not all of them. If you're a fan asking your YouTuber to react, and he does what he says, then I see that, and he doesn't do it that often, that's good. I know there's some YouTuber who did it, and he's like, he got more views for it. I could see why some YouTubers started doing it, and then they kept doing it for a long period of time, and then it dies out. They'll die out and go back to their usual schedule. That's what Deadlocks is doing. For some people who don't understand, he hasn't hit 1 million views in a long time, so he wanted to crank a few out. I don't blame him. But he's a very good YouTuber. Obviously not one of the big top dogs, but again, a very good YouTuber. Now, on to the good stuff. Minecraft. There's nothing new about Minecraft that I've heard of. I mean, there's 1.9 screenshots. I tried doing a review video for that. It was so laggy that I couldn't even, I was like, you know what? I've done some really bad laggy videos due to the fucking crap top that's on my floor, because it's a piece of shit. Yeah, I was looking at, my analytics for, analyzing for the year. Analyzing for the past few weeks, I'm like, there's only one thing that's, like, popping up as a red thing. Comments. You guys gotta comment down below for shit. I'm not saying you have to, but I would appreciate it. Like, if you wrote something. I don't even care if it's an insult. I don't care. It's better than nothing. Oh my god. Star Wars. I love Star Wars. That movie was good too. What else? What else happened in my, like, fucking week? I don't know. There's nothing much to say. I bet this could just be 20 minutes long. 21 minutes long. I mean, I want to buy, like, a Kylo Ren lightsaber, because I saw it. I'm like, is it easy? He flings it around like it's nothing. I'm just like, I gotta see this for myself. Because is it hard or easy? And I'm just like, I'm gonna see. I've tried multiple. Have I done a double blade? Yeah, I've done a double blade. I don't like the newer lightsabers, to be honest, because the handles are smaller. Like, what the fuck, Disney? Fucked up that shit. Guys, I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I know some of you are like, oh, shut the fuck up about Valentine's Day. I had a great Valentine's Day. I got rare chocolate that they don't make anymore, and I'm just like, thank you so much, 12-year-old. He gave me a, if you don't know, it's from Dairy Milk Limited Edition. Why did I read that? It's Vegemite chocolate. It's chocolate with Vegemite inside. I know some people are like, oh, Vegemite, yeah. I'm like, I love that shit. It's very good. I think it's healthy. Yeah, it's gotta be a little bit of healthy. It's not Nutella. Some people thought it was like chocolate. I'm like, yeah, have some. They're like, ah! It's the funny shit. I love people reacting to it. Saw this girl one year take a toothpick and went, 1 pound. I'm like, she's like about to hurl. I'm like, holy shit. That was funny. I was like a little kid. I found that hilarious. I just took a big spoon and ate it. So, with that being said, my name is Spazzoid21. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment down, subscribe, share, and all that jizz. These videos the iPodcasts come out every Saturday. If I miss it, I duly apologize. It's probably coming somewhere later in the week. I might be busy. But, I try my best. And as always, thanks for watching. Outro now!